Today's episode of The Bottom Line is brought to you by First Bank.
Jim, I got a lot of grief for suggesting that St. Louis doesn't have much of a chance to land Amazon's second headquarters. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be realistic. In fact, I'm not saying that we shouldn't make the effort, because I think we can learn a lot by submitting a bid and thinking about what our community's assets and liabilities are from the perspective of a big employer like that.
Oh, sure. We have a few things they want. We have an international airport. We have the size of a community they want.
Yeah.
What we don't have is an abundance of trained technology workers. We have some. We have, you have Boeing here. You have MasterCard. You have the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. You have some, but you can't hold a candle to Boston. You can't hold a candle to Atlanta in terms of.
Or Austin, Texas, or Denver, or you can name a number.
And what they're looking for is human capital.
Exactly.
And had we improved our educational system, 30 years ago, and produced that capital, we'd be in a better situation.
Well, I think that's one of the things that this should prompt us to take a hard look at. The fact is, our workforce isn't even growing. It's been shrinking a little bit, according to the labor statistics. They're gonna look for an area that where people have been moving to, where there's population growth and workforce growth, and where there's a high big large pool of well-educated people. I mean, St. Louis does okay on some measures of education. About a third of our population has adult population has a college degree. But that's okay, but it's not as good as Atlanta, Minneapolis, Washington, Boston. Many of the places they're going to be looking at.
We also lack a really first-rate technological university. We have the University of Missouri, at Rolla.
University of Missouri, the Missouri Institute of Science and Technology is very good. In some fields. University of Illinois is not far away. We've got Washington University, UMSL, and SLU. I think compared to most metro areas, I think we're actually pretty good on that. On that availability of nearby college talent.
And to the extent that they're a logistics company, which is they ship things all over. We do have some rather deep pool of logistics talent, being a bit of a freight hub here.
Yeah.
So we have some things, but I don't think we can match Boston.
Well, we've got a unused or underused runway at the airport. I mean, one person in the tech industry here suggested we should just offer to give Amazon the runway. I'm not sure that's what they're looking for.
Okay. Whoever lures Amazon will give them a lot of things, and they'll be paying no taxes for a while, and the city will be or the state will be writing them huge checks.
That is one of the issues that we're going to have to watch as this goes forward. Kind of what will the winning city offer, and will it be so much that it makes it difficult for that city to deliver the transit and education and all the other high quality services that a company like Amazon wants.
It is vaguely possible that whoever buys it may regret it, although I don't think so over time.
I think probably not on this one. There are some other corporate incentive deals where you could say that the city's overpaid, but this is 50,000 jobs over time. This is a real once in a generation opportunity.
It's a biggie.
First Bank Wisdom. You don't have to be around for a century to know what counts, but it helps. Let's look ahead.